Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Ed, and these are knives I buy myself, and I give you my opinion of. And I just wanted to show you this one here that I got today, and this is the Chaves NTAK. Now, the Chaves NTAK is, this one here is from another one from the Chaves Blue Label of theirs for more affordable knives from their premium line, and they use Elmax steel, which is phenomenal from what I've experienced. And they have the Micarta scales on here. These scales are actually able to be taken off, and you can get other ones. I've seen them even on eBay where you can get like maybe G10, or I don't know, you could probably swap out even the titanium scales if you want. I don't know, I haven't tried that, but I'm quite happy with these here, and they're pretty sweet. The NTAK is actually from one of the Chaves knives that really caught my attention when I first discovered Chaves, and that's the TAK. And of course, TAK is tiny ass knife, not lying. And TAK, of course, being not tiny ass knife. Now, one drawback I had with the TAK was that it is a smaller knife. I mean, overall, it was only 6.19 inches. The blade was only 2.78 inches. And the handle was only 3.44 inches with a weight of 3.55 ounces. This one here, the blade is, or overall, it's 8.3 inches overall. The blade is 3.6 inches. And it features, of course, again, this Elmax steel, which is in kind of like a compound type of plain edge grind, as you can see. It stops right here from the tip to the flat belly, and it's pretty awesome. And the handle on this one here is 4.5 inches. Comes in at a weight of 6.10 ounces from what I've measured on my scale. And I have another Chaves knife, which is from the Blue Label, and that is the Redention. And I love it. It's nice. One thing I did do actually was I felt those screws being a little tough to be, just catching my hand. They just felt a little sharp. I don't know. And just to make it more comfortable, I did go on Amazon and got some flat Torx screws that really work nicely with this. I was going to do the same for the NTAK here, but nah, it actually kind of works with this being, I guess, more of a tactical knife, in my opinion. It doesn't feel as sharp as the other ones were, and you got the black hardware on it to match that black micarta. They do come with this pocket clip that's already attached to it, and what's nice is these are all T8 Torx screws that come out very nicely, and they give you that Chaves skull clip there, which, I mean, if you're going to have a Chaves, you might as well have that on there. But to each your own. If you don't want that on there, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, kind of like a flex move having the Chaves skull on there, distinguishing it from being any other kind of folder. And it's a nice clip. Actually works very nice. Nice springiness to it to get in and out of the pocket, no problem. As you can see on the blade, it does say Elmax, and I gotta say, with the Redention, I was really impressed with Elmax. That was my first taste of having a Elmax knife, and this thing has been, I've been using it, and I haven't really even had to sharpen up. Maybe I'll like do some stropping with it, or just go over it lightly with like a ceramic rod, but I would imagine that's all you have to really do with this, and it does have a nice sharp edge to it. And man, I do like that piercing Tanto point of this one. I'm kind of turning a leaf on getting all black knives, as you might see from one of my other videos, but I kind of like it, especially with this one here. And now this is 6.10 ounces. The Redention is 5.85 ounces. And I thought they were pretty much the same sized knife until I took a little closer. I'm just like, well, they are. But there is a distinguishing feature from these two, and you can tell that the finger choil cut is a little deeper on this. Now, they both have that really deep jimping on there, and I really like that, as well as I really like the dual thumb studs that come with it. And of course, this is a right-hand carry only on that one side. I don't know if they make a left, but what this reminded me of, even when I saw the tack, was it reminded me of the knife that was used in Commando. That was a Jack Crane custom knife that was made for Schwarzenegger. I think they call it the Commando Life Support System 1. And back in the 80s, before like the knife boom exploded with all the other things that you could get, and I'm sure it cost them, and even to this day, if you were to get a reproduction of it. But having it in a folder version, I mean, that way that deep finger choil is, and you have this, of course, these aren't a saw back like the custom Crane knife, but it does just give that type of vibe of making it, you know, a little tacticooler than maybe say the Rendencion. Now, anyways, you can get this NTAK in the Tanto version. They also have a drop point version, and whether you choose to get the black PVD coated version like this or stone wash, that's your choice. They go for $180 on White Mountain Knives is where I got this one here. And the tack itself, even though it's a little shorter for myself, maybe you might want it. It comes in at $140, and that is, of course, the Blue Label line pricing versions. And well, what I gotta say is, hey, I have a discount code on White Mountain Knives that you can get 10% off, and it's NCN, November Charlie November, and it gets you 10% off that $180 coming to $162, and that's with free shipping. Now, I don't get nothing out of it other than giving that to you. And Justin over White Mountain Knives was really cool enough to, you know, notice that I did reviews, and he said, hey, I can give you this 10% discount to your viewers. So there you go. I don't get nothing out of it, but I do want to give that to you, and just to let you get a better look at this here. That's all I'm doing this for. I'm not getting nothing out of it. I'm a knife nut, and I'm sharing the love. And I gotta say, this is really, really a excellent knife. Another great offering from Chaves. I'm really liking them. You can maybe see the lockup on it, and of course it is centered. And with this being the black micarta, you know, you might get the finger marks in there or whatever, but it's a really nice micarta on there. I mean, the whole thing just really well done. I love the black hardware that goes with it, and it's that jimping on there, that deep jimping is not uncomfortable. It's just really just solid. And you know, with being a Tanto, this is going to be excellent for piercing, but also for using and slicing and so forth. Just all around great, cool looking knife, and I really dig it. Thought you might too. And that's about it, really. Give you one last look-see of this baby, and I'm really liking it. It's a beauty. And yeah, if you like what you see on my videos here, particularly this one or any of the others, please leave a comment. I would love it to see a thumbs up if you can hit that guy. And if you want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated. I'm a small channel, but I'm just giving you my honest take on knives I'm buying myself and giving you my opinion of. So that's about it. This is the Chaves NTAK, not tiny ass knife. Now Med's blades. So thanks for stopping on by, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.